All right, well, just to give you some background on myself as well, when I was born, I had spina bifida, and what that meant for me, what the doctor said, is that I would never walk, I would never grow, and that I would be mentally challenged. And unfortunately for that hospital and those doctors, I had Bible-believing Pentecostal parents who believed that I would be healed. And they prayed every day, and they were so adamant when the doctor said that I wouldn't walk, they would say, yes, he is, yes, he's going to. And they were so adamant about it that the doctors actually wrote on my file, parents are in denial, they need counseling. And I was already 2 years old, and everything that they were saying was coming true. But at 2 years old, in a random moment when my dad was playing video games in the living room, I stood up and took my first step, and for 6 hours... For 6 hours that night, my family and friends cried and watched as I hobbled around the living room. And it was just the beginning of what God was doing in my life. And I'll tell you now, I've had 34 surgeries, 34. And I got to a place, to be honest with you, where I was sick of praying for the healing. I wasn't even mad at God about it. I wasn't even upset about it. I just learned to accept it, and I was tired of praying for it. Because I would come to an altar with heart issues, and people would just immediately come to my legs, and I had other things I needed prayer for. And so I really just kind of lost the faith for it and learned to accept it. And then I came to the ramp, and I came to the Ramp School of Ministry. And if you don't want to have faith, then don't come to the Ramp School of Ministry. Because Jason Adair began to pound us with teachings on faith. And let me tell you this, where I thought that I was waiting on God, he was waiting on me to believe that I could be healed. He was waiting on me to say that it can happen. He was waiting on me to get settled in my heart that I could be healed. He was waiting on me the whole time. And so suddenly where my mindset used to be, I'm just going to deal with it, I'm just going to live with it, my mindset now is, why can't I dance? Why can't I run? Why can't I jump? Why can't I do all the things that the doctor said I would never do? And someone prophesied over me while I was here. One of my leaders said that before I was even healed, that healing would flow out of me. And I had such a faith for it. And I had Jason pray over a prayer cloth. And I took it home. And my mom, who's had migraines for 30 years, and my brother, who's had it for 2, got completely healed in a moment. In a moment. Because we believed. And so now I'm in a place. I'm not wearing my leg braces nearly as much as I used to. But I'm honestly not one who likes to claim visions and who likes to claim dreams. But I've had a reoccurring dream about this place. And there's coming a prayer meeting in morning prayer where I'm going to walk up first thing in the morning and I'm going to lay leg braces right here on this altar. But wait, that's not it. Next to my braces, there's crutches. There's a wheelchair, there's cigarettes, there's all kind of forms of bondage laying on this altar. They're laying on the altar. People are giving it up. Hallelujah. So if nothing else, if I didn't gain a single other thing from this school, the faith to believe that not only healing can happen, but it can happen in a moment when I get settled in my heart that he already paid the price and he already did what it takes. That makes the whole school completely worth it. Hallelujah.